Hey guys, how are you doing? It's Spikes. I'm back again, and today we're going to be doing a level 30 farming video for Yugi Muto. So I've got Yugi on the field at the moment, so I can fight him. I'm going to be using the deck on the side of here. It's going to be a Angel 07 deck. Basically, we want to stop him from using his Sphere Karibo. That's probably the easiest way to go around it. The Angel 07 deck is also probably one I'm going to use against level 40 Yugi Muto, but we'll see at the moment. I'm going to kind of jump into it and explain it as we go. There are a few cards you can obviously change. So for example, the Vassal, if you have, well, most people should have Vassal. If you haven't for some reason and you have got Piranha Army, then use that. Obviously I'm using Union Attack. You get Union Attack from Yugi Muto. So I mean, with the bonus that we have at the moment, 1,000, if you just get a win, you'll probably get 3,000 points, which gives you a good chance of actually getting one. Spell Reclamation to bring, if you get one, Spell Reclamation can be used to then, get that card back again. You can obviously use Gift of the Martyr with Piranha Army, probably the easiest way with a fusion monster. There's a few methods that you can do just to kind of boost attack. Now, I'm really lucky. I've started with some really good cards. Unhappy Girl. I'm using Tia and her skill Holy Guard, which will stop me from taking damage when I attack in with Unhappy Girl. I've started with a Econ. I'm using Econ because mine's prismatic and it's also a good defense card, especially at the beginning. And I don't have to worry because he's not going to attack into it. Now, I have got a Vermin over here. The reason I've got Vermin is because I can use him to kind of just summon. So get monsters onto the board and then summon. So I'm going to do that. But first, I'm going to battle into his monster just to lock him down. And then we don't have to worry about him. He might put a monster onto the field and then attack into Bubonic, is how do you pronounce it? Bubonic Vermin. There we go. Which is fine. I don't mind that because it just means I'm going to be thinning my deck out a little bit. And then obviously getting another one onto the field. You can of course summon another Unhappy Girl, which is probably what I'm going to do in the end game. And I've just drawn my third one, so that's really good for me. I'm just going to, I think I'm going to summon another Unhappy Girl. I can use that as a sacrifice later on. We'll go into battle. If you hold on to Unhappy Girl, it'll put a symbol on the monsters on the other side of the field, so you can see who you've attacked into, just in case you've forgotten. If you're anything like me, you'll forget within a second and then make a mistake and attack into the wrong person and then just lose the next round. But that's not really an issue because they're not really going to attack in at the moment. Now, if they summon one more, we should be able to lock down the whole field. We'll see what happens though. We've still got Econ, which is really good. And I've just drawn my first Union attack. I'm going to keep Abyssal Designator. I'd say definitely keep it. Have one just to get rid of Sphere Karibo. It's not, you don't need it. Obviously, if we're going to get Angel 07 onto the field, we should be fine because you can't then use Sphere Karibo. But just in case, you never know, we might have to summon our fusion monster. But I don't think that will be the case, so we'll see. I realised I made a mistake, you guys probably noticed it. If you don't have a slot open on the field, you can't summon another Bubonic Vermin. Which is a shame. I mean, I'll get it later down the line and then probably set it and then summon. Now, usually, obviously, you can summon your the big koala basically, and you can. Why have I not attacked with that one? you can then obviously get some more points for summoning a monster. We're not going to be doing that because we've got Angel. We wanted to get Angel onto the field. Now, at the moment, we're looking really good. We've got nothing to really worry about. I believe he can use Union attack at level 30, so you do have to watch out for that, but I don't think we have to worry about that at the moment with my Econ on the field. I'd definitely say have some defensive cards on you. Like, at the moment, I've got Windstorm. You've noticed I've got another trap card, the one that puts an attack monster on. The reason I've got that is just to get a quick summon if possible, if I need it. So we've got Secret Pass. Obviously, Secret Pass is needed. There is another method that I've showed in, I think it was my Pegasus farming video, where you don't need Secret Pass. So because you can't get it anymore, if you haven't got that, there is another method. I'll try to get one out later, but I just want to get a video out as quickly as possible, just so you guys can see how this works. And at the moment, I don't have anything to worry about. If he summons something, that's fine as well. Okay, we've just got our first Angel, so that's perfect. We're going to summon that. So this morning I had level 40 turn up. That was the first one that turned up. I had no idea. I literally waited until the event started, and there was nothing. No one really knew what we were going to run into. And I managed to win, but not farming, just to kind of see what the cards were. I didn't get any good rewards, but yeah, level 40 is really hard. He's got I'm just trying to think if I need that now. I should be fine without that. We'll try to grind towards the end and see what we need, because obviously we need to get our Vass onto the field. We don't want to clog up space. Yeah, basically level 40 auto charge for me. Wasn't nice. He was quite mean. So, in turn, I've got quite a few cards in my hand. Obviously, I've got a few that I can just get rid of. I will probably have to start setting some cards in a minute, but nothing to worry about. Let's just see. If a rock type monster in defense position is attacked double, meh. Not too worried. I'm going to set my Glossy Union attack. I'm hoping to get another one just to maximize points at some point. And turn. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on another Unhappy Girl, because at the moment we don't need another Unhappy Girl. But we do want another Angel 07 so that we can use Uni attack. Okay, where was I? Set that card. So on the next turn we'll summon our other Angel 07. There's a big koala. Obviously we don't need him right now. I realise I've made a mistake. It's not a huge mistake. Well, it's quite a big mistake. I should have left space open so that I could summon there was a reason I didn't want another Unhappy Girl. I wanted to get my fusion onto the field first. But that's alright. I'm not really too worried. These things happen. So I'm not going to get the max points at the end. Obviously we're going to get extra 1,000 points bonus, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's just go in and summon Angel 07. And then we will end our turn. There he goes with Union attack. I'm not worried. I'll wait for him to go into attack, and then I will use Econ just to switch him into defense position. It's not really the card I wanted. I would have preferred my Windstorm. But that's fine, that's fine. We can deal with that for now. Just going to go into defense. I think he's only got one union attack. I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that. But looking pretty good. Just thinking what I need to have Secret Pass on the field. I need to be able to use that. I don't need this trap card. Not at the moment. So I can get rid of that. Okay, he's used another Union attack, which is kind of shit, but I'm not... In a way, that's good for me, because now I can summon my fusion monster, so that's awesome. So there we go. Don't quote me. He's definitely got 2 Union attacks. Okay, so we've got one more turn left. If I... Just trying to think of how I'm going to go about this. So I'm going to use this. It's a glossy card. I don't need it. If you want to get rid of that Sphere Karibo, go dark, and then you want to go on to Fiend. There's one gone. We'll go again, and then we're going to do the same. Dark, Fiend. Now, I'm just going to do some math. He would be able to go with that. So I'm not going to get my big koala yet, because the reason I don't want to is because if I can get him on the next turn, then that means I'm guaranteed I've won. Secret Pass, and what else do I have? Union attack. Okay, we're looking good. I'm going to set him just in case, because I can use Secret Pass the next turn. My last card is going to be Windstorm. It's kind of shit that I only just got now, because obviously that would have been useful when I had when I used the second Union attack. Okay, so we're going to use the Fusion Gate and just summon our big koala. The next thing we'll do is we will stick our Vassal onto the field so that we can put Secret Pass onto him. And what's great about doing it this way is that you don't have to worry about when you put your Secret Pass onto your Vassal, because Union attack doesn't put that damage on straight away, which is awesome. Secret Pass onto Vassal. Union attack. Again onto Vassal. And then again was the second one. Onto Vassal. And then I'm just gonna set Windstorm. Don't need it. I should be fine because I've got Angel 07 on the field. So that means you can't sphere us, which is amazing. And now we're going for that direct attack, which means I now win, and I'll see how many points I get. I should get quite a lot. Like I said, there's also the extra 1,000 points for that they're giving away anyway, and then there's also 1,000 points for getting effect damage only. So that should get us above 8,000 damage on its own, if I am right. But we'll see. 2,500 comeback victory. Effect only damage, which is awesome. So 9,600 draw sense win. Meh. Yeah, that's really good. Okay, I've got a new card, so I've got my first Alpha Magna Warrior. If you guys are like me, then if you played Yu-Gi-Oh from when it came out, you grew up with Yu-Gi-Oh, then you are probably a bit of a fanboy like me. I love the Magnet cards, Magna Warrior cards, so I'm really excited to see these. So yeah, that did really well. Obviously, there are a few things I need to work on, just to kind of get more consistent. I made a few mistakes. I got a bit lucky, which you saw, which is fine. But that's how the game goes. You learn from your mistakes. Obviously, I haven't faced him that many times, so I don't know how. I don't know everything about him. Again, with level 40 is the same. Yeah, that went really well. Hopefully this will work out for you guys. Like I said, there's other methods. I'll try to do some more videos to show those, and I'll get them up as soon as possible, as soon as they turn up. If level 30 turns up next, I'll do a different version using Gift of the Martyr, and basically any way that I can get up to 10,000. I'll try to put a few different selections so you can get an idea to look through your cards and be like, okay, I can choose that one, I've got that, and then see what you can do. I gave you a few options there. The Abyssal just gets rid of the sphere, which is obviously the main thing that you want to worry about. Obviously, there's Uni Attack, there's ways to get around that Magic Jammer, etc., etc. But I wanted to obviously put a few. Angel 07 is really good. That's one I'm going to prefer only because I'm going to be using it in level 40 as well. So I'm not too sure that this deck will work in level 40 as well, but you know, I'll give it a try. Yeah, I think that's everything. Anyway, guys, just hit that like button, hit that sub if the content that I created today, you know, was good, and I'll bring out some more. Anyway, guys, Spikes out. See you later.